Another key aspect of customer service excellence is how you deal with complaints. It's important to listen to customers with negative feedback, as this is a great means of uncovering areas of the business that need improving, as explained by Marina Huggett.
It's strange really because human nature dictates that we avoid confrontation, but in actual fact we should look on complaints as being much more positive than that. Any feedback is valuable feedback, and complaints are a gift from a customer. And they're a gift because whether you agree or disagree with what the customer tells you, it's an opportunity for you to improve your business. And if 10 people tell you the same thing, then perhaps it's worthwhile listening. And perhaps it's not as valid if just one person out of all your customers tell you. That's why it's important to record both compliments and complaints and to keep a note, because compliments are a great booster to the staff in the organisation, and complaints, if they're viewed in the right way and taken on board, are an opportunity to make improvements. It's free consultancy for the business.
When dealing with complaints, Stephen Byford believes showing empathy towards the customer situation works best for all parties.
I try to view it as though I was the customer, and I try to sort of look at the problem and try to resolve it as swiftly as possible and in a way that they would like it resolved. That often means sort of talking to the customer in depth and sort of seeing what they ultimately want, whether they want a replacement piece of equipment, whether they just want to start again, or, liaise with them really.
To truly excel in customer service, it's important that you set a standard that your business can aim for, and to then monitor your progress against that standard. One of the best means of measuring for Charles Morgan from House of Bewley is listening to his customers and team members.
I think you find the best feedback you get is from the girls themselves. They will tell you where, if there's a problem, we're having a problem. If there's anything's being let down, then they'll tell you where something's gone wrong. And it's just correcting that, and it's doing it every day, basically. I mean, we meet every morning, we meet every night, we talk to each other during the day. I'm on the sales floor most of the time. If somebody sees me, whether it be customer or staff, I'll get the feedback. And that's brought up at the next meeting, or that's addressed there and then. It entirely depends upon what the problem is. But to get the consistency, I think you have to measure that from your customers themselves. If you have customers that just will not come back because they've been upset or they haven't been satisfied in some area, then you have that problem and you will know it. But if you continuously have customers more than you had last year or more than you had the year before, and they're constantly coming in because they're coming in for something different, we're offering something different, that in itself is satisfying a standard that we're looking for. Now that standard has been set by ourselves, and I would say probably was set by our predecessors as well. The quality may have changed, the parameters may have changed, but the reasons for existing haven't. We're here to serve the public with something different.
Of course, customer service isn't just your responsibility. Your whole team has an important part to play. Therefore, it's crucial you employ the right people from the very beginning, as described by Marina Huggett.
Great customer service starts with recruiting the right people. I always joke and say, well, you can't give people a personality transplant, and that's absolutely true. And if you create a picture of the kind of person that you want to work in your organisation, if it's a service-focused business, you must make sure that you're recruiting people with a service focus, and that they can communicate with people, and that you're confident that they can deliver that customer service that you're focusing on for your customers. So it's about recruit for personality, train for skills. We can teach people the technical skills, but we can't change their personality, and that's the first starting point. Having a really good induction process that focuses on communicating what your service focus is and what the expected standards are, and following that through to make sure that people are confident, that your team are confident, that they know and understand what's expected of them. And then if you are measuring and listening to your customers, that you're feeding back to them what the compliments are, what the complaints are within your business, so that they know that they're doing well. Catch someone doing something right. Make sure that they know the good things that they're doing as well as the negatives, and not just focus on the negatives and feeding back the negative things.
At House of Beaulieu, senior team members take it upon themselves to make sure that new recruits understand just what's expected from them.
I am very well blessed here by a very experienced staff who have been at this for a long time. And by virtue of that experience, when new people join us, they tend to be immediately slotted into the groove and trained by the more experienced staff. The ethos is set on what we want to achieve. The girls are highly absorptive to that ethos. They take it on board very quickly and they make sure everybody else gets trained in that vein. I have to say that the biggest asset I have here is not my building and it's not my product, it's my staff.
Providing excellent customer service can have a huge effect on the growth of your business. To learn more, visit learning-works.co.uk. There you'll find a number of tools, diagnostics and quick tips that will help you uncover the areas where your customer service could improve, and in turn have a positive effect on your balance sheet. Thanks for listening. The Growing Your Business podcast series was brought to you by the LearningWorks team at Highlands and Islands Enterprise.